Hi, welcome to the GenX Glam Goodie Bag channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up button. I appreciate everyone. I know there are a gazillion choices out there. I cannot say that enough. And you're choosing to hang out with me, mom in her basement, always on the go, always like, I gotta get out of here. Uncut. I appreciate you, all of you that hang in with me. We do a little bit of glam, we do a little bit of gab, and sometimes we do giveaways. I'm getting the last of my giveaway winners from last week in a redraw out in the mail today. So congratulations again to Ray and Cinnamon Child. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy those giveaways. And this is going to be a, I like to do that. I'm so corny. A GenX Glam Gab giveaway video. While I get my skincare down, I will show you what that giveaway is. I normally do my giveaways on Sunday, but since I have some travel coming up, we're off schedule. So I'm going to upload that. If I upload, I always say if, because I never know. If I upload this video, the giveaway will be open from the point of when I upload it and from 7 days from now. So I think that takes us to March 25th. So I'll draw next Tuesday. All right, I'm going in with a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner. And I can only use a little bit because look at that. I don't have a lot left. But I'm kind of going for this like underglow look in my makeup today because I don't know, I figure because I'm wearing this soft pink shirt. I have this shirt in like a light blue. Was it a light blue? It's a blue. I wouldn't say it's like a baby blue or anything. And a few of you have like complimented it. And so I thought, you know, and I said in the comments to that, I'm like, oh, I have it in pink too. And I just decided to wear it today. So maybe like a glowy sort of soft look. I don't know. That's what I'm going for. But since I'm not a guru, I can only try my best. I have a plan, but we'll see how well it's executed. All right, let's let that toner sit. You know, look at this thing. Look at this thing. I don't know the last time that I used this while doing a video. It's been a while. It's actually something called Glowy. It's a makeup serum and it's from Laneige. And I have actually purchased 3 of these over the past, I don't know, year and a half. It's one of the first serums I ever bought. And the reason I bought it was because I was at Sephora and I was getting help. And the person told me that it actually could be a serum and like it could be a catch-all. It's a bit watery, but that one little drop is gonna do half my face. It's listed as a serum, but the person at Sephora told me, oh, you don't need your moisturizer. You could just go right in with your makeup on top of this, like glow serum, moisturizer, and your makeup sticks well to it. We're still going to use some magic cream today, but I just, you know, I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to rotate through my stuff. This is something I think I can finish before I make my big move. Although seriously, you do not need a ton of it. It just, you know, you do not need a ton of it. 1.5 drops kind of covered my whole face. So let's just let that sit for a second. Yeah, so as long as I have nothing on my face, I don't know how much I'm gonna get to. I want to do my color correcting. I did pull out my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation to do like get a little bit of a base. I pulled out, in case I don't get to all of this, like in case I'm like, oh, I have to hurry up, I have to shut off the camera, I have to speed this up, can't hang out anymore. I pulled out my Flower Nose. This is a very light, creamy, I mean, come on, look at that, creamy blush that I thought would be a fun like base, like, you know, to like as a base foundation, base blush, foundation blush. You know what I'm talking about. I might just slather it all over my face. And then I wanted to go in with the Huda Beauty, like the new drop when Huda dropped the ubi. Am I saying that right? You know, it's a Philippine vegetable like a yam, beautiful color on the inside. This has a really nice scent to it. I think it blends out really well. This is like ubi blush, I think. And she, you know, Huda dropped like a setting powder with this and some lip glosses. Not probably gonna use this, but look at what I found while I was digging out my Flower Nose blush. This is from Jason Wu, and I have no idea where I got this. It had to have been in an Ipsy. It had to have been in an Ipsy. Look at this. Look at this pH. Look at this pH action. And, you know, that is nice. You know, if I was really going for all of that purple, like look at how nice that would be. I'm just letting the serum sit. I'm gabbing, I'm messing around. This is what I do when the camera's not going. I'm like a mad scientist down here. Now I've added the ubi. I mean, aren't those like, that would be really nice if I had the time to mess around with it. I am completely petrified to put that pH woo on my lips. I don't want to have like purple space lips. I pulled out this Lancome sort of blush to do. I don't know, maybe that's too, why not? Let's just go in with it now, and I can always take it off. Yeah, that's too much for this nice light sweater, and I think we will just take it off. Gonna get into the Bifesta Micellar Water, like $6.99 makeup removers that I got at Winners over the weekend. Yeah, I think that Lancome was just too, like, it wasn't hot pink. I don't want to say hot pink, but it was a little bit too dark for me. I don't know. I'm just really going for a light look. Now I have to reapply. Now I have to reapply this Misha Beauty. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. It's like some sort of butter balm. Like I said, I got it in Ipsy. Did I say that? I got it in the last Ipsy, and I really like it. You know what I'm expecting to get in the mail? I feel like I'm talking with my mouth full. Do you know what I'm expecting to get in the mail? No, you don't. So I'm going to tell you. I'm expecting to get my P. Louise, I guess it would be March box, or is it February? I can't remember. I think it might be February. February comes in March, type of deal. Magic cream. So that, I'm super excited about that. The last P. Louise box that I got, it was a bunch of minis, which was fine. And you know, I shared those in the giveaways as well. All right, let's dip into this magic cream from Charlotte Tilbury. If you were watching my last video, you'll see we did this together. We put this refill in. It's the first time I have bought a refill, I think, for anything. And it was, I think, to be honest, I didn't get a ton off. I got $10 off buying the 50 ml refill for my magic cream. So I guess they're implying that the packaging only costs $10. I mean, I really wonder what it costs her to make one of these, because they're not cheap. But this is so satisfying. This is the first dip in. I probably should have used a spatula because I have it right here, and it's just a little bit more hygienic. We were, you know, I've been talking a fair amount about, you know, like what products are dispensed out of pumps versus jars versus tubes and all this stuff. And in the course of that research, I did find out that, you know, if you can use a spatula, go for it, because it's a lot more hygienic than, you know, dipping. I'm obviously using my fingers to blend this out, and there's germs on my fingers, but, you know, if you're dipping in all the time into your jars with your fingers and maybe they're not clean, it's just all about, you know, keeping your tools and your product as germ-free as possible, so you don't get, you know, you're not putting stuff on your face that's going to give you a breakout. All right, now that the Charlotte Tilbury is down, I'm going to kit in with a little bit of the color correction phase of this Get Ready With Me, and then we're going to unbox what's going on with my latest giveaway, which I was trying to gear the latest giveaway towards being looking pretty shiny. Am I getting that glow? We used the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner. We used the Laneige Glowy Serum, and now a little bit of the Magic Cream. Just gonna let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna put my color correction. I'm just going in with my NARS Pot Concealer in the shade Vanilla, because I like the shade Vanilla when it comes to picking out shades. Gonna go with my popsicle stick, another very hygienic method of sort of, you know, getting the job done in terms of applying product, because it's, look, it's all on the stick, right? I'm not dipping my fingers or dipping this beauty blender into the pot. I'm just gonna let this sit for a minute. You know, I've been blending out my color corrector lately with my fingers. I've been giving it like lifting up. I've been trying this new method. Now, whether it's all in my head as to whether you know, I have discovered you know, a new innovative way to sort of blend out these color correction products that I put on my face whilst pulling my face up, right? Like there's no fountain of youth when it comes to any of these products. You know, you just, I don't know. I feel like it's all trial and error. And especially there's no fountain of youth with our skincare products. See how I'm just like trying to pull everything up? Because you really have to like experiment for some time with a skincare product to make sure that, you know, to see even if you notice anything. And honestly, I think that the things that are more noticeable about, you know, using new skincare products, less so like, you know, less like I'm not seeing spots disappear, maybe a little bit diminished with certain products, but I think we notice the adverse effects more than we notice if a product, like a skincare product, has done anything for us. You know, I can't tell if I honestly can't tell very well if my skin's tighter, but I can feel it more hydration, like more hydrated. I can tell that some of the skincare stuff that I use gives me more hydration in my skin. I can definitely tell the skincare products that I use in the AM that work best with my makeup. That's why I like the Charlotte. I like the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream so much. I like the Lancome, and I like the Guerlain, and I like Shiseido. Like all of these are moisturizers I rotate through every day of every week in the morning when I'm doing my makeup, and they don't pill. And I mean, I've had some fails on face moisturizers that do pill, and luckily I haven't had a big expensive fail on like an item that I bought in the full size, because I tend to not buy anything in the full size until I've tried it out as a sample, as a deluxe size sample or a mini. All right, let's let that sit. I said we were going to, it's a wash and dry the hair day. I said we were going to look at this giveaway, so let's look at this giveaway. I have some time. This is like, I'm in a hurry, but I'm trying not to rush, because, you know, Jeanette and I were talking, I mentioned this before, Jeanette and I were talking on Discord about how, you know, I don't know, how maybe we were fleshing out this idea of me doing longer videos. And I am always in this opinion, like, do people really want us? I'm going to set my under eye. Well, this is a little wet. Do people really want to see me do super long videos? I don't know. But you know what? I should just like not worry about it. Not worry about people being bored and trying to, you know, keep these things tighter. And if you don't want to watch, then just look away. Just look away. All right, let's see what I've put in here. Remember, I think I said this was going to be mostly skincare. Now, I did compile this a few days ago. This Shoppers Mart beauty bag's been just sitting at my glam station. I've been dropping stuff in it. This is a Shiseido essence, if you will. Essence, you can use that in place of your toner. This is a mini sample. This is a nice brand, Cetaphil. It's a quality brand, and it's a moisturizing lotion. I just threw this in here. This is just a tiny, tiny, tiny little Physicians Formula bronzing drop. Skincare, I don't know, but e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, full size. This is the creme de creme of this giveaway. This is travel size Fenty skincare, and some of my favorite skincares are in here. This one is the Melt Away, so makeup remover. Her Milky Toner Fat Water is in there, because Fat Water she does as a milky toner and as a and as more of like a oil based, oily for oily skin. She's got a Fat Water, and this is SPF. This is really nice. I got this on Ipsy. I've bought it a few times. It's just a really great travel set. And if you haven't tried Ipsy, or not Ipsy, if you haven't tried Fenty, any of the Fenty skincare products yet, I feel like you're missing out, because I think they're really good. And the place to get them is Ipsy. Fenty is marked down skincare on Ipsy. This is, speaking of a cleanser, full size from the brand Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. We've got a little beauty blender in here from Mia by Miss Maciel. No idea. Some samples, some just little skin samples. This is a hydrating milky mist from Pixie, and then a full-size e.l.f. from the Holy Hydration line Makeup Melting Balm Cleanser. This is my favorite. It's like $12. This is my favorite makeup balm remover from e.l.f. A few things fell, but as usual, I will pick those up. Not to worry. Not to worry. All right. Do we really need to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin? I don't know. Maybe just a few dots of it. Just a few dots. I even pulled out my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood complexion brush. So let's just go here in the, I really like this foundation. It's a light coverage, but it really does get the job done. I feel like Beautiful Skin is a real accurate description or like title for this thing, because I do feel like it's a foundation that just blends right into my skin. Like, I think they say like these types of foundations, they call them like what, second skin or something. Not exactly sure if I just made that up or if I've heard that correctly, but yeah, I mean, I know it wasn't a lot, and I got more on this side than that side, so let's go in with a little bit more. But gosh, you really don't need that much. It's surprising how little product in general we really need. And call it a blush, call it a contour, call it a foundation. I mean, if you think about it, there's not that much surface area to cover on our faces. You know what I mean? Like, we may have, different sizes to some degree, but it's not like, it's not like the amount of product you would maybe put on, like if you were coating your body with like a body lotion or something. Our faces just really, if you think about it, and to keep it in mind, I keep it in mind because I don't want to feel like I'm wearing a lot of product, but there's not a compelling reason for me anyway to go in with a ton of product, because there's just not that much surface area to cover. All right, I think that's enough with the Beautiful Skin. I think I need another. Oh, I still have it out because I don't want to get what's left of my hand on my clothes. I'm infamous for doing that, and during the videos too, and then I don't see it until I watch it back, and I'm like, you know what? That's why we tune in to the GenX Glam and Gab station, for the bloopers, for the for the thoughts. Did she notice that? I wonder if she's gonna notice that you got a big blob of something. Yeah, I notice it. Yes, I do notice it before I have to go to work. Sometimes I have to change my clothes after these videos. I'm a hot mess. All right. The plan was to go in with this Flower Nose. What shade is this anyway? Oh, it's Rose Ash. Lots of foreign language going on the back of that. Couldn't read it all. I did a Flower Nose haul video. That's nice. Kind of goes with the glow. A while ago. I want to say I discovered Flower Nose pretty early on in my collection. One of you subbies out there asked me about it. It was actually via a Discord. See that? How this is the kind of stuff that I just love. It's like that barely there, but there is a tiny bit of pigment and it's getting a glow. And I knew that would happen with this product. You know how I was saying, I just kind of want to slather it all over as a base, as a blush base. I just want to, I know that I could get away with dragging it down here, which I don't normally dare do with a ton of creamy blushes because I don't want this like patchy blob. But in the case of this formula, it's so creamy and it's such a neutral color that I thought it might be a good base to put the Huda, I can go up here too, just to get that glow. I'm gonna go down my T-zone. A good base for the Huda blush. I love saying Huda because then I say Huda Kuda. But no, I discovered this brand. I was having a chat on Discord with one of the members, with one of our subbies over there, and then I just went down a rabbit hole and I was like, wow. And then I discovered this is just an Essence lip oil. And then I discovered that Flower Nose gives away epic gifts with purchase. Like, look at this cute mirror that I got from that. Oh, and it's beautiful packaging. It's supposed to be very whimsical, fairy themed forest, magical forest, sort of inspired vibes when you order your products. I mean, I think these are cherubs on here. It's so beautiful. Swans on some. All right, let's go in with the Ubi Crush, Ubi Blush, Ubi something. I think she calls it Ubi Crush. And from what I remember of this, it's just a little, I'm gonna need to get a brush out to smooth out these edges. You know, you feel like sometimes you put something on, you can really see where it cuts on your face. So you can totally just get in with a fluffy brush and do big round motions and just try to blend it out a little bit. You know, I don't mind that dragged down a tad, you know, I don't mind. I think I'm still getting that glow. And it's just a tiny, let's get it a little higher. It's just a tiny, tiny pop product just to give some colors, a little bit of contrast against my, against my light pink sweater. I didn't even go in with my favorite stuff. I didn't even use any of my, like I use it on my forehead. This is my CAIA creamy contour stick, which I absolutely love. You know, I bought this in December, right? And I bought it in Sweden. It's got, like, you can tell how much product you've used because you can see with the setback from where the base of the product is still in the tube and how much silver ring is going on there that, that you've used it against, like a water level or something. Did I get any down here? Did I get any down here? You guys tell me. You're the one watching the video. I don't think that I did. Didn't feel any product there when I went to blend it out. Been using a lot of my hands today, but to be honest, I use my hands a lot when I blend out my stuff. I just do. You know, when I'm hanging out with you guys, I'm a little bit more civilized and I'll use my beauty blender and I'll use my brushes, but a lot of times when I'm by myself, the majority of the time, I'm just using my hands because I feel like when you use your hands, I think it was Jeanette that told me once, I'm not sure, but when I was actually testing out my Tear foundation, I think it was Jeanette's comment that said that, like, after I laid it down, I did go in with my hands because I can't help myself. And, I just kind of did one of these numbers. And I think it was Jeanette that mentioned, like, hey, you picked up some of that product, on your hand. So like your beauty blender is going to pick up your product when you go over it, so will your fingers, right? And then that's all going right in my skin. But anyway, let me just powder down. Just tiny. I don't know. Did I accomplish a fresh, glowy look? Somewhat. Showed you some new products that we haven't used for a while. I mean, would I recommend this glowy serum from Laneige? I'm trying to think about it. I did buy it 3 times myself. But I'm having and I bought it as a gift for someone as well. I'm having a heck of a time finishing this third one. I know that I'm about right there on it, more than halfway through it, and I'm not going to buy it again because, it was pretty early on in my collection when I discovered it, and when I kept repurchasing it, I was using it quite a bit to go through. It's not a ton of product. I wonder if it's even 30 milliliters in here, but I don't know. I guess if you're looking for a one-stop solution, it really is good to put on and then just go with your makeup. It's hydrating enough where you're, you know, I agree with the Sephora gal who told me you can just put this on and go. Your makeup sticks really well to it. You don't need a moisturizer unless you want to put a moisturizer on after. So yeah, I guess if you're looking for, you know, a skincare solution that works well under makeup, a one-stop product from a trusted brand. Laneige is a great brand. This would be a nice solution. Yeah, that was good to pull that out. I don't know. I'm gonna go in. I think I do need to go in and do like a little bit more on the lids. Oh, you know what I pulled out? Oh, strawberry shortcake. My hair looking well. This is my Physicians Formula strawberry jam blush, and it smells like my old strawberry shortcake doll. And I'm gonna have to clean this brush now that I've done that, but I'm going in with it. Look at that. That's what I need. I'm gonna put a little bit on my lids as I pull this out to, you know, use at the powdering stage. I gotta smell that all day long. Do I need a little bit more? Like I always say, like whatever lippy you see me use here is typically not the lippy that I end the day with. I've got several of them inside my bags that I carry around with me. Yeah, multiple bags. I'm a bag lady. So I don't know. One more. Why not go in and get this nice glow that the Guerlain Meteorite little pearly pearls give me, and it smells so nice. It's just like a really nice way to finish. There we are, light pinky pink going in. Let's set it with the Guerlain 24. I think it's from the 20. No, it's the Peru Gold Mist. Oh, also smells really nice. Lippy. I don't know. Oh, here's all my pens. My pens are in front of me. Let's see. We've used Kaja already. That's too dark. All right. You know what? Purple. Let's go in with it. It's another essence. Gosh, I love essence. I got a lot of essence. I don't even know if this is going to leave too much of a purple hue. So let's just see what it does. No, it's like barely anything. It's barely anything. All right, I know you guys are dying for me to try it. Fine, I will. It'll probably wear off, right? This is the Jason Wu pH Balm Changer. No, it really did a big change when I put it, then I put it there. Did I get too spacey? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We got a little bit of a longer video in here. Oh, look at that. As I lean in, I need to go get those roots touched up after the trip. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Oh, and remember, this is a giveaway video. You just need to, it's a USA or Canada. You need to be subscribed to the channel, and you need to make a comment in this video. I will draw the winner on March 25th. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.